Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here. Welcome back to Europa Universalis IV, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we fought through the most recent war with the Iroquois. It was not quite as successful as I would have liked, but we were able to win the war in favorable conditions for us. We forced war reparations upon them. We took back a piece of territory, this one province here. And, so, not the greatest victory in the world, but still a win, technically. I was getting a little bit frustrated about how fast I was burning through my manpower compared to the Iroquois, but I think it was primarily down to the fact that I was running around in very large stacks of troops that were suffering a lot of attrition, whereas they were running around in much smaller stacks, or moving around the map, much smaller stacks, weren't taking anywhere near as much attrition as I was, so I was burning through manpower way faster than they were, and so I was kind of forced to end things a bit earlier than I would have liked. So, it is what it is. We're out of the war now, we're rebuilding our manpower pool. Well, we will be as soon as we get our troops reinforced. And we have a truce to expire in 5 years. So hopefully we can get all of that taken care of. And ready for the next war with the Iroquois. Excuse me. I find it actually kind of nice that despite how large and powerful our nation is, that there are still other nations on the map that can give us some difficulty, and we're not just steamrolling across the map with impunity. So, that's kind of good. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing rolling forward. I do believe we do have some ships that are under construction. Yep, we got 19 ships, expanding the Navy a little bit. Saxony military access request is denied. I was noticing this down here. I don't know exactly what happened, but I don't think... can't remember if that was part of our territory or not. I'm pretty sure I would not have created a border situation that would look like this on purpose. So I don't know exactly what happened down here. I don't know if some territory transferred to me that otherwise wasn't. Or what? Oh, well, I'm not that worried about it right now. Because all the borders are going to kind of shift around a little bit when we transfer to Victoria 2. And that's going to be happening very soon, probably within the next couple of episodes. So I'm not sure how much more we're going to proceed in this game before I get things converted over and we jump into Victoria 2 and see what happens there. There's probably going to be more war with the Iroquois. I can probably guarantee that. Alright, ships. Yeah, I wonder why it stacks them up instead of spreading out the ship construction. Because we get all these ships done a lot faster if I was building them in a wider fashion. Our royal marriage with Kiev has ended. Let's renew that. Surprised Japan still hasn't taken care of this. Unless these guys have some super powerful ally. Or are they a subject nation? They're a tributary state under Japan. Okay, that's why that's that like that. Alright, noble family request aids. Requests aid. Oh, jeez. Okay, the most powerful of the noble families in the state often had a vast wealth, but that did not stop them, like their monarchs, from getting into financial trouble. They, too, could accumulate debts that escaped their ability to pay, and could, at those times, come to the monarch to request aid. The monarchs were often receptive, since they would usually be related by blood or marriage. 1,600 ducats out, or we lose 50 admin power. I can burn admin power for days. Alright, good. Alright, field howitzer is down 995 power. But we should probably burn our power points on the naval ideas. For now, until that tech comes down in price a little bit. Our tech 31. Iroquois are at military level 31 as well. 29, 30, 31. We are 31, 29, 31. So, pretty close technologically. The one thing that has been a thorn in my side with the Iroquois has been their really, really strong generals, who I am hoping die in the intervening 5 years. Alright, we're taxing the fish production. Kievian revolutionaries have crossed our border. Alright, we're finally actually starting to build up a pool of manpower, so we've gotten all of the troops reinforced, which is good. Kiev is currently not at war with anybody, but they have rebels. Gonna march my troops to the border. Kiev has a super general, so hopefully they're going to deal with these revolutionaries. Looks like they are. Yeah, we're getting a lot of money right now because we have those war reparations coming in. Now, I could reduce the army maintenance to get even more money in, but I don't think we're going to need to. Alright, what's this? A great advisor and our employee has died. Okay. The recent war took a heavy toll on our people. It did. Many were called, few returned. The families of nobles and commoners alike toiled as they waited for soldiers to return home. The war ended and they never did. Now the toiling continues, many being so preoccupied with the work to make up for the lost pair of hands that they barely had time to grieve. Of the ones who have had time to think, many are increasingly thinking that we have been throwing away lives too carelessly. No, we're not reducing the manpower modifier. Let's see. National tax modifier down? Post-war tax relief? Sure. Alright, the Emperor's consort of our illustrious Emperor Okido recently brought us a quest from her family, House Mei of Japan. Apparently, Shogun Yoshihide has been facing some serious issues concerning the training of Japan's soldiers, and he has asked us, his most trusted friends, if we can help in any way. His letter is filled with compliments on our fine army and brilliant generals. One of our best generals will be sent to teach them about our methods. Yeah, we can send them, or spend some military power to help them out. Hire in a new advisor. Japan's opinion of us is very good. Have entered a golden era. This will give them the following bonus for 50 years. Nice. Our diplomat in Iroquois has been discovered while building a spy network. Alright, we have the free diplomats we could be doing things with. Not sure there really is anything we need to be doing with them. Maximum monarch power reached. 1,000 admin power. Okay. And we can't spend that on anything, right? Because this needs another year. We could spend a little bit. See if that'll get us by until the end of the year. So then I think that the cost for the tech will reduce. Yep, Byzantium is almost gone. Byzantine separatists. They're walking around with a 100k stack. Alright, there we are. Yep. 4 field rotation. Production efficiency plus 2%. And that is the maximum technology that we can get for admin. There are reports of farmers and miners being more productive than local bailiffs expect them to be. We should investigate if there is something that the entire nation of the Bulgar Empire can benefit from. Spare no expense, or use caution. Use caution, that's fine. Don't really want the corruption or inflation right now. whatever that was negative. Either of which would not be great. So, alright. So, this requires 845 power. The electors have elected Adolfer, the 6th of Franconia, as the new emperor of the Holy Roman Empire, which is still a thing, apparently. Let's see. Prestige from naval battles, naval tradition from battles. See, these are the two that I really want. Or do I hold on my points and get military tech 32, which gives us the field howitzers? October of 1821. What are we doing as far as court? We are focusing Diplo power. Our peasants are deeply upset at the news that their freedom of movement is to be further restricted. Oh, excuse me. Okay. In fact, there have been massive revolts across the country because of this. Perhaps if they took the time to care for their personal hygiene, they would not be so revolting. 11 peasant regiments and 10 peasant regiments. Transfer a couple generals, and let's go deal with the peasant rabble. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be dealing with them in a moment. Alright, that's been dealt with. For the past couple of days, we have been entertaining a guest from the royal court of Japan, the once home of the Empress Consort. After a full week of hunting, feasting, and gossiping with the family, Okito's cousin is finally preparing to return to Kyoto. She assures us that she has had a wonderful time, and with a deep bow of gratitude, and it is with a deep bow of gratitude that she says she'll make certain to inform everybody back home how kind the great empire of the Bulgar Empire has been to her, and continues to be to her beloved cousin. Nice. Alright, the manpower pool is rebuilding nicely. I don't know if it's going to get back to full strength by the time that the truce expires. Is there any way I can get this a little bit quicker? Occult arms. Oh, lovely. The nation of England, your faithful allies, requesting that you come to their aid in the Third English Navajo Imperialist War against the Navajo. It's a war that they have started. The Navajo are allied with the Blackfoot and Osage. We would join as a regular ally. It will not be as expensive for the enemy to take our provinces. Oh, it will be twice as expensive. We will not be able to call our own allies. Klein, we lose 25 prestige. We'll accept. But it's against who? The Navajo. The Osage. And did they say the Blackfoot? I think they did say the Blackfoot. Well, that's something we could possibly assist with over there. Let's start marching 75,000 troops over. And what I think we'll probably do is actually stand down the forts. Because unless we're being invaded, we don't really need to worry about it. Shoshone. They are attacking Osage. Okay. That's fine. The one issue with this is the manpower losses I could potentially sustain in this war could be an issue. What I think I might do is the English Mexico. Alright, insurance companies. Yep, grab that. Let's see. Naval maintenance down, naval morale up, max promotion, promoted cultures. Here's what I think we're going to do. I'm going to focus military power. That'll get our next military tech a little bit quicker. Let's go ahead and hit their capital. Hopefully I can get this to end quickly. And so I won't be suffering attrition penalties. Well, we're not suffering attrition right now, so that's actually fine. Well, now we are. But I'm going to... I do not want to spend the power. But 35%, that could potentially end fairly quickly if we can get through, we get lucky. Get a good dice roll. Oh, there we go. We got a good dice roll. This is a potential boon. Looks like the English are massing in the south. Nobles demand old rights. More monthly autonomy change plus 0.05. Or we lose a stability point. You know, I don't want to lose a stability point. Fine. Now, if I were the Iroquois... Oh, war's over. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was looking forward to taking some of the Blackfoot's territory. Oh, they were... Were they at war with the Blackfoot? Blackfoot are forced to give... I think it was. I thought they were attacking the Navajo. Oh, they separate pieced out the Blackfoot. Oh, that's... I guess that's their right as the war leader. And that's actually fine, because then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my troops to... the border here. With the Iroquois. And I'm going to move these troops a bit closer to the front. We still have 2 ships under construction. Okay, that's fine. See, if I were to declare war on the Iroquois, we would be able to get England and the Shoshone to join in. But I'm not going to do that just yet. England is in a little bit of a pickle at the moment. I don't feel like marching my troops across all of that territory and taking all that attrition. So, I will provide moral support. But I think England's going to be fine. Just looking at things right now. Do we know who their allies are? The Shoshone are in their own war. And it may be that war that the English are taking advantage of. There's 135,000 in the bank for troops. 5 grand for ducats. Emperor Sevar II is now industrious. Goods produced modifier plus 10%. Good. See, this is something that the AI can do that I simply can't, right? Like shifting all these small armies all over the place. All right, in order to keep a sizable professional army efficient, a sufficient number of trained officers. Let's see. Lose manpower or professionalism. All right. Reduce the army professionalism. Hopefully we can get it back. I can't afford to burn the manpower right now. Let's see, we're getting 2,700 each month. We need another 80,000. So we need something like 30 months or something to get up to full strength. So another 3 years, potentially. And we will have our new field howitzers in December of this year. So if we can avoid the Iroquois attacking Bulgar Canada, they are currently at war against the Inca. The Inca? Oh, now would be the perfect time to attack the Iroquois. Their army is afield in South America. I will have to think about this. There's our field howitzers. And we have the maximum military tech, which we have better tech than the Iroquois do. You know what? I will think about this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to end the episode here. I think the English are winning. They're attacking Andalusia, and they're attacking the Navajo. It's not exactly the best thing to be doing. I think they probably got called in as an ally. I could call the Shoshone in. The Choctaw would join them. I don't even know where the Choctaw are. Oh, they're right there. These guys. Okay. Okay, yeah. As I said, I'll think about it a little bit more, and then I'll make the decision about what it is we're going to do for next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.